damages all over the place.
Yeah.
Well,
So
intimacy
you're
can
saying-
be hugging, can
Some
it?
of them are not irreparable, I'm told.
So you're saying-
we can get cash money for those.
Excessive flaccidity, so to speak.
If you are a Minnesota and you are a Packer fan, you can contact me, and we will put your name on this lawsuit as well.
So via Twitter, I assume your Twitter account.
I used to have email at your radio station.
You don't anymore.
Like in a long time.
Yeah. What's your Twitter account? You have one, I know.
The real Carl G.
The real Carl G. Because there's except no imposters because there are several.
People who think they're real funny. It's who fake being me.
I wish him the best because I thought that game was so exciting. I'd like to see him tee it up again.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck.
I thought you were going to say something else, but you didn't. Now, I don't want to get too personal, Carl. I don't want to get too personal.
It didn't disappoint me. Fine.
Is it? Did this affect, shall we say, things in the old bedroom between you and Ms. Gerbschmidt?
I've been very busy this week. I haven't had time to think about such things.
So the answer is yes.
I've been very busy this week.
Well,
my wife's very, very disturbed by this, as you might imagine.
Disturbed by what you're doing or by the loss?
The loss.
Oh,
She
okay.
thinks it's a great idea because we have irreparable damages.
does that make her an enabler?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Makes her a supportive wife.
No.
What's your poor daughter think?
My daughter, she's sad that they lost, but she has to worry about this weekend. She has a competition.
Wrestling?
It's the Western Wisconsin Little Miss Linebacker Beauty Pageant. So we're doing with there's a lot of girls who play football in Wisconsin, and to prove that you can play football and be feminine, we're having a beauty pageant.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell? Can we just do the football picks, please?
Chimera won't be there, will he?
People are starting to piss me off.
Calm down.
Yeah, okay, let's do the football picks.
Saints at home in the game that you say shouldn't count, and that will have to be.
It will not count, but you can pick it all you want.
Saints are favored by 7 over the Arizona Cardinals. Carl, you start.
Cardinals are cheaters. I was 0-4 last week. Well, 4 if you count the one that didn't count. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick what opposite of what I really think.
Okay. It's been done on this show.
I think the Cardinals will win.
Will they cover?
Yeah.
Well, obviously they'll cover if they win. You're right. You okay?
So
you haven't gotten
about this
you haven't gotten enough sleep this week, have you?
No, and
you certainly haven't gotten anything else either. All right, now, Guardsy, you're next.
I will take the Saints to cover this game.
Really?
Yeah, even though they haven't played well in about 6 months, I got a feeling about who that them there Saints. So I'll take the Saints to cover that touchdown. You saw what Aaron Rodgers and the Packers did to the Cardinals, I think scoring on 9 straight possessions last week. So
was it 9 or 10?
It could have been double figures. It's possible.
I think it is probably 87-86, but I think it's close. Whether it's 87-86 or 56-55, I do think it's close. I do believe the Saints will win. Here's what I'm going with. And Arizona is one of the most maddening clubs ever in that. Are you okay?
There's a lot of people who are twittering me now who want to be part of this thing. I'm very surprised.
Well, I am too.
It's
but
very heartening. I'm heartened by it.
There are enablers everywhere, my boy.
Yeah.
I think this will be a close game. Cardinals, though, are so schizophrenic that indeed I can't trust them to actually win this game. Saints have been sitting forever. They're not going to play as bad as they finished the season. They're getting a little healthier defensively. New Orleans will win, but they will not cover. It will be a very close game. Dan from Woodbury.
When the Cardinals jumped out to that 14-0 lead or 17-0, whatever it was, I twittered that it would be Jets-Cardinals in the Super Bowl. I was so excited about the Cardinals' performance. And then you saw what happened. Like you say, they gave up so many points. I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl.
Are you doing dishes now, Carl? What's going on? I mean,
and my phone is twittering.
What's that?
My phone is twittering.
Oh, okay. I mean,
either that or he's taking a bath.
Yeah, it sounds like you're taking a bubble bath or doing dishes or something. We're trying to do a show here.
I'm paying attention.
Okay.
I'll get through this segment and I'll be done with you.
Well, in the Saints, why I doubted the Saints was because they said we're not resting anybody. We're going to go undefeated. Remember when they said that a few weeks ago? And then they went and lost, and then they went in the tank. It was almost like that just devastated them. They just couldn't handle the fact. So Yeah, so maybe now they're finally over it and want to come out and play. But any team that is that fragile, I don't trust. And I do like Warner and the Cards. I do question their defense, but I don't think they can play defense as bad as they did against the Packers. And so I'm going to take I like the Cardinals. I take the Cardinals. I'm going to pick the Cardinals.
The other Saturday game, I think it's the night game. And all these games, by the way, well, at least the three of them are on the Fan, including, of course, Vikings-Cardinals. Vikings-Cowboys, I should say. But game 2 on the Fan Saturday night, Colts at home, favored by 6 over the Baltimore Ravens. Carl?
Baltimore.
Carl?
Baltimore.
Why?
I don't have to say why. I'm legally obliged to give you a pick.
All right. Guardsy?
I'm going to take the Colts. Do I need to say why?
Yeah, I'd like to get something out of you.
Well, I think there's a karmic convergence now with Indianapolis after the last month where there wasn't a schism. I was annoyed.
Playing it out.
But they're professionals.
I think it would be funny if Matt Burke went further in the playoffs than Brett Favre.
Well, Favre's already gone further than your guy.
So far,
well,
now.
He's got nothing on that. No, I think...
nothing is final yet.
They're professional enough in Indianapolis to let the chaos of the last couple of weeks hold them back. I'll take them. I'll take the Colts to cover.
Ravens have to run a lot. I love their running back, Rice especially, but they're not going to be able to do in this game what they did in the other one, which was basically render the quarterback position irrelevant. Flacco did nothing, had to do nothing. He'll have to do something, and I think when they ask him to do something, that's when they have had their problems this year, which is why they reverted to being a running team. Colts, the trap of this is the Colts haven't, it's not like the Colts have destroyed, they've won a lot, but they don't destroy people all the time. In fact, a lot of times they're coming back late, but I think they will cover. It's 6, which is interesting. I think they'll win by about a touchdown, so I'll take the Colts to cover because I don't trust Flacco enough at this point.
Until the build-up to this game, I didn't realize there was such a rivalry between Ray Lewis and Peyton Manning, almost as if it was Kasparov-Karpov. Yeah, it's almost biblical. And I just Lewis, and again, post-game comments, I don't know how much water they carry, but it seems as though the team really rallied around Lewis. And after the Ravens lost a couple of games, I actually mocked them for beating, they beat the Lions. If they didn't have the Lions in their schedule, they wouldn't have been in the playoffs. They won 48-3. They scored more points in that one game than they had all year, but it was the Lions. But I think Lewis has got him convinced, and whether that can still win football games, I don't know. But so I also look at the matchups. They also said Lewis has lost all these matchups to Manning. Well, Graziano and Sugar Ray Robinson, or not Graziano, but Jake LaMotta and Robinson fought like 6 times, and LaMotta did win 1. And so this is
blind squirrel.
This is Lewis's LaMotta moment. I think the Ravens come in there. They're tough guy football. They come in and beat. They didn't let us win. Go for the undefeated season. I think they're gonna have the Colts back on their heels the whole game, and I see the Ravens pull the upset.
Sunday.
Colts used to play in Baltimore.
What's that?
I always say
used to play in Baltimore.
I know they did used to play in Baltimore. Very good, Carl.
Sunday, Chargers 7 over the New York Jets in San Diego, California. Gerby.
Jets.
Guardsy?
Although Paul Charchian and Paul Allen laid out a very intriguing case for why the Jets will beat the Chargers on the road this weekend, mostly centering around Darrelle Revis, I do think if anybody's playing better than the Chargers, it might be the Cowboys. But in the AFC, they're as hot as anybody, and I will take them. Norv Turner will find a way to win a playoff game, unlike Marty Schottenheimer.
I got irresistible force, immovable object problems for me in this game. I've never liked Chargers head coach guy Bobby Beathard. No, what's his name?
Norv Turner.
Norv Turner. And I don't like picking even strong teams when they are coached by Turner. Yet, they are the hottest team, and I don't buy the Jets' hype. Now, I got burned by the Jets last week because I didn't think they'd beat the Bengals. But this is a step up in class. I still don't trust their QB. A little bit of the same deal as with the Ravens. I don't trust the QB to make enough plays in this ball game. It's 7, though. You know what? I'm going to take the Chargers comfortably to win this game over the Jets, who I still don't buy, and I still think some people like because they've got the maverick coach who shoots from the hip and all that sort of thing. And even though I might pay for it, given who coaches the Chargers, in this case at least, I'll take the Chargers at home hottest team in ball, all the pieces in place to end this New York